gonna be super patient because they get chocolate pudding after we're done. So I'm just gonna go over some basics with you. These sweet girls are gonna make themselves some pudding parfaits. We're gonna have Mexican night here. We're making tacos and guacamole. I'm gonna talk about our salsa, and I'm gonna make aioli. So before we even get started, let's talk about prizes. What is a virtual class without prizes, right? Hello, who's ever popping on? I wonder if it's my mom. I should probably tag her. Oh, by the way, my name is Christy. I'm an Epicure consultant in southeastern Wisconsin. Hi, Chris. And I live here with my husband, Dave, who is directly behind my phone, this sweet girl, Morgan, who just turned 5, and Emily, who is 2.5. And I am Mona's daughter. So most of you should know me, but if you don't, that's me. So a little bit about our prizes now tonight. So a couple different ways how you can get tickets throughout this class. First of all is by participating. So we're gonna have some more posts tomorrow, some games, some questions to answer. Go ahead and comment here, ask questions. Let us know that you're either watching live or watching the replay. Hey, Amy. And so just talk to me, be active in our group. Next, you're going to get a ticket when you order. But listen up, guys, if you order by Friday, by the end of the day Friday, so that means when I wake up on Saturday morning, if I see that anybody has ordered for the last couple days, I have just a special prize drawing for you all right? Next is for joining. Now, I know that you didn't log on to Mona's Epicure cooking class because you're looking for a new job. And honestly, I didn't think that I would be doing this either. When I had my in-home cooking class in October 2019, yeah, you're gonna get that. I actually joined for mostly the discount. I knew that my family was going to be eating these products really often, and I figured that if I could get out of the house every once in a while to do a cooking class, it would be good socialization for me. And also I was a brand new stay-at-home mom, so I didn't really know what to expect as far as our financial situation, because me staying home was never really anything that we had thought that we were going to do. So when our business flipped to completely virtual, in a year ago, my business completely exploded. And the reason for that is because I can do everything right here from my own kitchen. And that made a huge difference for me because I'm the primary caregiver for these two girls, 11 hours every day. So Dave works really hard for us, and it's just nice to be able to do a video for you guys, get to actually eat dinner here and get paid for it on Friday. So you get bonus tickets just for joining us. And then this is a lot more than a business opportunity. We actually do cooking classes like this too. So you will want to host your own cooking class for a lot of exciting reasons. The first one being, you get a $20 booking bonus. You get this for booking off of Mona's class. She gets extra host rewards. And she's actually going to be looking for a couple of you to book so that we can fully unlock all of her host rewards. Your friends and family are going to be so excited that you are giving them the gift of easy meals and really yummy food. So keep that in mind. We are here to help serve you best. So now, what is Epicure? Well, let's give these girls some parfaits, okay? We'll do that. Hello, everybody who is here. Mom is here too. Okay, good. So what we are going to do you remember Pogs when I was in 6th grade? I've been giving these to Morgan lately and she loves them. Okay, so
yeah, and
what I have here is some leftover pie crust from something that I made over the weekend. And we are going to fill up, well, not fill up, please stop here. We're going to do this. Do you want to do this or do you want to play?
I want to do this.
Okay, so go ahead, put a little bit of this in here. So what we are using today is Epicure's pudding. I already have it prepared. Dave, do you want to go in my office and get a pudding pack? They're the ones on the file cabinet. So we have just a little bit of homemade crust, nothing special about that, just butter and graham crackers and sugar. And now we have our prepared Epicure pudding. About a half a cup of this is 100 calories. And I'm not really a chocolate person, but this is so yummy. It's such a great dessert. So this is what our chocolate pudding looks like. It's actually vegan. So for those of you who have a dairy-free or vegan lifestyle, this is probably really exciting for you. We love this because Emily is not able to have dairy, so this is safe for her to eat. So you can mix our chocolate pudding powder with whatever milk your family eats. Whether it's a dairy milk or almond milk, coconut milk, rice milk, whatever, it will set up with it, and it is amazingly delicious. Right, girls? Do you like our chocolate pudding?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Do you want to do the fun part?
Yeah.
So we have some almond whip topping. Do you want to spray this?
Huh? Yeah.
Do you know how to do that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You're gonna... Woo! That's fun. Do you want to get... Do you want to... Whoa! So we have a... It's leaking right there. I'll do this. There we go. It's not as pretty as what I expected it would be. And we have like a really fun mess to work around now. All right, so there's that. And now, woo, we're gonna top it with one of our dessert toppers. So we have our summer berry dip mix, which is a sweet dip mix, or else we have our Cocoa Crunch, which is a whole food topper. So we're gonna put just a little bit of both of them on each. And not only does it make it pretty, but it gives it a little bit something extra special. So since that Cocoa Crunch is a whole food topper, it contains things like chia seeds and psyllium husk, which is packed with fiber and nutrients, and that is really good. So here we go, is our cute little pudding parfait. And now my entire setup is covered in whipped cream. So you guys are in for a treat tonight. All right, girls, do you want this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. And here's Emily. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. All right, so that is that. Now, let's get on with a little bit about what is Epicure and what we are doing tonight. So we are going to be cooking, yes, summer berry and yogurt is really yummy. I actually just did that for a speed video before this. So what we're going to be doing is cooking some ground beef, and I'm going to be using my round steamer. We have a couple different steamer sizes right now. This is my ground beef. I honestly don't know how frozen or thawed this is because I forgot to take it out of my freezer. So it's only been out for maybe like 2 hours. So I'm gonna take my meat separator. It's still pretty frozen. Yeah, I can't even get through it. I can get like maybe a 1/4 inch down. Oh, that part came off. So this is actually a great visual for you guys too. So what I love about Epicure is that I don't really have to pre-plan any of my meals anymore, because mostly what we eat from our meal solutions, which are kind of like your hamburger helper for the health conscious person. These a lot lower sodium than what you will find in the store, and all of the ingredients are normal pantry staples. So I will have frozen solid ground beef, and I can put that in my microwave for 10 minutes and it is completely cooked. Now this is a little bit thawed, so I'm gonna start out with 4 minutes before we stir. And then I'm gonna tell you just a little bit about Epicure while I clean up this whipped cream. So for those of you who are brand new, I would be excited to know who you are, and we got lots of kids' toys here now. We have Pogs, we have My Little Pony. Let me just get this out of the way. Okay. So we are actually a Canadian company. We were created by, these are my booking certificates, they're completely wet now. So those of you who are gonna get these in the mail, watch out for, they'll be sticky, okay? We've been around in Canada for 24 years. We're actually a household name there. We are family owned by a mother-daughter team, and we are debt-free. So we are a household name there, but we are pretty brand new here in the United States. We've actually only been here since August 2019, and I joined in October, just basically because I figured that this was going to be really popular really quick, and I'm so thankful that I did. So that's a little bit about the company. Now, what do? We have time-saving cookware, and we have herb and spice blends. And our time-saving cookware is kind of for the microwave, but also we have things that you can use in the oven as well. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, why did she just put that hamburger in the microwave? It's okay. It's okay. I was you a 1.5 years ago. In fact, my microwave was in the closet when I had my in-home cooking class, and the girl had to do a sheet pan meal here because I just simply didn't have it out. So these are our sheet pans, which are also amazing. We have a standard sheet pan. By the way, Vicki Hubbard, these sheet pans are like identical to the ones that you gave me for my wedding, and those are amazing, by the way. So our sheet pan liners, which you can purchase separately, fit perfectly in a standard sheet pan. If you are in need of sheet pans, go ahead and grab an Epicure one because they are very affordable and very heavy duty. They cook evenly, very nice. So this is our full sheet pan liner. It is silicone. All of our silicone products are dishwasher safe, oven safe, and microwave as well. Don't know why you put that in the microwave though. We also have a second size. We have our quarter sheet pan size. This comes in a set of 2. If you're on the fence about whether or not you should get the big one or the little ones, I will say get the little ones because these fit perfectly side by side, a set of 2. And that way you can kind of like separate your meals. I only have 1 clean right now out of 4 that I have here because we just had sheet pan pancakes for dinner. So I had my pancakes on this side and my potatoes on this side, and then they didn't get mixed up. So I love our sheet pan liners. No more aluminum foil or parchment paper in this house. So those are our sheet pans. But if you were a little bit intrigued about our microwave steamers, I'm going to talk about that next. So like I said, I had my microwave in the closet since 2012. And when I joined Epicure, the steamer is in the business kit. It still is in the business kit. And I remember talking to my director and I said, do I really have to talk about microwave cooking? And she goes, you know what, Christy? It's your business, so you can do whatever you want, but I will encourage you to do some research. So I did. And there's actually a Harvard study that states that microwave steaming is one of the healthiest ways that you can cook your food because of the shorter cook time and the fact that you don't need to use any extra water or oil. So I was really intrigued, and at that point, my kids were a lot littler and really impatient, and so cooking in my toaster oven, which is also behind me, or stovetop in my wonderful stainless steel cookware, which was also cooking by steam. We invested in this crazy, wonderful, nice, expensive set a couple years after we got married. It just wasn't cutting it for us anymore because even steaming vegetables would take like 25 minutes or more, and the girls just were not cut out for waiting that long for dinner. So these have just really cut not only our cook time in half or more, but our cleanup time because, like I mentioned, everything is dishwasher safe. So I'm going to show you this hamburger. It's starting to get a little bit done. I'm going to break it up and put it in there for a little bit longer. So cooking is shorter and cleanup is shorter too because you're not hand washing everything. So you're probably wondering, what in the world can I cook in those steamers? And I'm going to tell you pretty much anything. So for those of you who think that meat in the microwave is weird, it took me a little bit to get over this, but this is the best thing ever because I don't have to babysit my skillet anymore. I don't have to babysit anything on the stove. I know that a pound of hamburger, when it's not frozen, takes 5 minutes. A pound of chicken takes between like 4 to 6 minutes. You can do fish, you can do pork, you can do basically anything in here. You can also do your grains, so your rice, quinoa, noodles, oatmeal. Obviously, you need to put your water in there, but it is a shorter cook time, and since it is non-stick, it's a lot easier to cook. Next, how about your vegetables? So I just mentioned 25 minutes for my vegetable stovetop. That really wasn't cutting it. Now I can do a pretty full steamer of vegetables between like 4 to 6 minutes and they're done. What else can we do? Bacon. So we just had breakfast for dinner, and this is my multi-purpose steamer that came in my business kit. I just did a whole pound of bacon in my microwave. We ate 2/3 of it, but here is one more tray of it. It's not pretty coming out of the microwave, but it is crispy. So you can tell that this is crispy bacon in my microwave, 1 minute per slice. And as far as cleanup with the bacon, by the way, this has been cooled for a little while, so this is not hot anymore. I'm going to show you what I do with this steamer. The rest of my grease. So these steamers are very flexible, and you would actually see me do this with the hamburger too. I'm not going to do it tonight because it'll be hot and I would have to wait for the steamer to cool. So there you go, super easy. Yes, there are some debris in here. What I will do is just run it under some hot water, use my hand to kind of wipe some of that off, and then I'm gonna put it in my dishwasher. And the dishwasher is going to do all the work for me. So for bacon, no splashing, no babysitting, no flipping, and no scrubbing. Super duper easy. So is that all that I wanted to tell you about this steamer? Let's see, popcorn. Popcorn is really popular. I don't eat popcorn, but super easy. You can just put your dry kernels in there. Remember, you don't need to use any extra oil. And then 2 to 3 minutes, sometimes 5, depending on how much you put in there. Eggs too. So eggs have been a huge game changer for us. This is our other size. We also have an omelet maker, which is slightly smaller. If you're trying to decide between the omelet maker and the rectangular steamer, I'm gonna tell you to go with this one because you can make your omelet in here, but it's slightly bigger for maybe $5 more, and you're gonna be able to do a lot more in here. So when I make my eggs, I can do an omelet, scrambled eggs, French toast, whatever in here. And it takes probably between 1.5 minutes to 3 minutes, depending on how full this is. And yes, Peter loves popcorn, so I'm glad that he's using the steamer for that. So these are non-stick again, so when I'm done with my eggs, I'll just kind of use my fork to pop it out, or else I'll just eat it right in here. And then again, rinse it under some warm water and put it in my dishwasher, and it takes care of everything for me. I also really love these for leftovers because then you know that it's going to be heating really evenly in your microwave instead of having those hot spots or needing to scrub your glass dishes from reheating in your microwave. So that is that. Now, let's make a little bit of guacamole. Oh yes, baked potatoes, that's another thing that we don't eat here. So baked potatoes is super easy, thanks Mom for saying that. All that you do, you don't even have to puncture your potatoes, and you can either use the tray or not in your multi-purpose steamer. So the tray in the steamer that you saw that I had the bacon on, that is basically to make things crispy. So that's how I made my crispy bacon. You can also use that tray for chips like veggie chips or apple chips, pita chips. You can use it for a one-pot meal. So you could put your meat on the bottom and then your veggies on top to separate them. So many fun things that you can do with that, and our website is an amazing resource for what to do there, or else you could always message me too. Yes, bacon in the microwave, Vicki, it has been game-changing for us. So I burned myself as a teenager, so I never wanted to make bacon again on a griddle. Honestly, we don't even own a griddle. We don't, because I do my pancakes in the oven on my liners. I do my French toast in the microwave, and then I do my bacon in the microwave too. So that definitely has been game-changing. Now we have bacon probably every other week. It's okay. Our cholesterol is fine. So let's make some guacamole. I'm going to tell you that our meat separator that you saw me use for the hamburger is an amazing tool for lots of things, including guacamole, but I'm only going to make a small quantity here. So I have my 1 cup prep dish again. Remember, the girls use these for their parfaits. They come with a nice flexible silicone lid, so you don't have to worry about these cracking. Why do you want that? Be careful. For the hot chocolate, okay. So these are really nice because they're not going to crack like some of your other brand in your cupboards might be doing. So now we have our guacamole dip mix. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You could at least be on the camera so they could see you. Please don't fall. So I kind of mix everything by color. We do have instructions on the back of all of our jars, multiple different uses for all of our spices. Also, our website is a really great resource, like I've already mentioned. So I've got my seasoning in there, a little bit of avocado. You don't have to add a lime, but why not? I had this lime in my fridge. So this is a citrus press, lime in the green one, oranges or lemons in the yellow one. And then go ahead and squeeze that juice out. Also good for those of you who like your margaritas. And then just go ahead and mash your avocado. So like you heard me say, we already had dinner tonight. We eat super early. And so we are going to be eating this Mexican dish tomorrow. And the cool thing is, since I added that lime to my guacamole. This will stay nice and fresh for the next 24 hours. Now we also have a Poco Picante salsa that comes in our full Mexican meal kit. So the Mexican meal kit you can get with or without your multi-purpose steamer. And the food that comes in that is your guacamole dip mix, your fajita seasoning, which you can use for tacos. Have a light hand on this, use half as much as it recommends, just 1 tablespoon per pound of meat. My mom will tell you that, they learned that. Our Poco Picante salsa mix, you can mix this with whatever, whether it's tomatoes or corn or whatever. I went to Costco today to buy diced tomatoes. I bought sauce instead, tomato sauce, so I am not making salsa for you tonight. Instead, I am going, back to our meal kit. We also have our enchilada meal solution in there, which is super good and super duper easy. I'm going to talk a little bit about our meal solutions now. Lots of different flavors here. They're very versatile and just dozens to choose from. Super easy. Basically, your hamburger helper for the health conscious person. So now, our chipotle aioli is something that we always have with our tacos, and I'm going to make a little bit of it here for you guys. I am using a vegan mayo. I love that with Epicure, I can choose whatever bases I want. We have some food sensitivities here, so like eggs is something that my daughter can't have, so we just use the vegan mayo. Do the covers of the glass dishes seal tightly, tight enough to go in the lunchbox? They do. Yes, they do. They really do. And they're a little bit flexible, but they still can stack nicely in the fridge as well. And I have found that when you drop these, I don't recommend that. When you drop these, the force doesn't like pop these off like with my old dishes. So I don't recommend dropping them, but yes, they will work in your lunchbox. So okay, I've got about a little bit less than half a cup of mayo in there, and I'm going to take my chipotle aioli mix. You can also use this as a dry spice. We like to put this dry on like mac and cheese, just for us, and it's really delicious. Put a little bit in there, stir it up, and then this is your aioli. And as long as you don't double dip or let your husband serve himself with this, because he definitely double dips, he will like put it on his bread and then put it back in there. As long as you don't do this, this will keep in your fridge for just as long as any other aioli, because all it is mayo and spices, right? So we love our aioli on lots of things, but especially our tacos. All right, so that's all the food here. Let me take the hamburger out of here, and I will show you. So like I mentioned, I'm not gonna drain this tonight, but I'm confident that this is done. And this was from like kind of frozen. What did I do? 4 + 3, 7 minutes. And this is completely browned hamburger. I love this. I can actually do up to 5 pounds of hamburger or venison in here in about 15 to 20 minutes, stirring maybe 3 or 4 times. No more babysitting the pot, no more scrubbing around my stainless steel to get all of the grease off of it, and super easy, just throw this in the dishwasher when you're done. So, I didn't even tell you about our ingredient policy because I was distracted by the girls, but if you are an ingredient person, listen up. If you're not, stick around because this will just take a second. We have something called a never ever list, and this is a list of dozens of ingredients that we never ever have in any of our products. Some things that might interest you. Gluten, soy, no, we have soy in like 3 products because they're Asian. Gluten, high fructose corn syrup, artificial colors, flavors, and sweeteners. Nuts, so if you have a peanut allergy or a tree nut allergy, this is a really great option for you. We do have coconut in a couple of our products, but they are clearly labeled. And this has just been a really nice thing for our family to have because I don't have to read all of the labels as long as I'm cooking with Epicure. So that has been really nice with us. So there we go. Now let's talk about some specials. We have incredible host specials right now. So we actually have a skewer set. I'm going to turn this off. We have a skewer set that is going to go really, really fast in the month of May. Even if you decide, like my mom could still claim this as long as she put in her Host Rewards order in May. So our skewers, we have another host special because Epicure knows that will sell out really fast. We have our round steamer that you just saw me use for half off just for our hosts. And so those are our our Host exclusives. They're really nice because most of our Host exclusives, like those skewers, you cannot find in the catalog, and they're at like a 40 to 50% discount, so it's a huge benefit for hosting. Are all the products made out of silicone? I have a bird, and herd silicone is not safe for birds. So most of them are, but our citrus press isn't, our pans aren't. It will be obvious if it's made out of silicone. So if it's purple, it's made out of silicone, but that's interesting. I'm gonna look that up and I'm gonna ask around after we get off. Thanks, Darlene. That is really interesting. So I like to know those kind of things. So that's a little bit about our Host specials. Next, pantry swaps. We have a lot of really basic pantry swaps. You might have seen this slide in our party, so things like mac and cheese, ranch, fajita seasoning or taco seasoning. We have a powder broth, like a Nourish or a chicken broth and a vegetable broth. The sodium amount will just blow you away compared to what you find in the stores. Ours is like this much and theirs is that much for all of these products. We have a 3 onion dip mix that replaces your onion soup mix, and then our chocolate pudding that you saw me using before. So that is basically what I wanted to cover here. I want to tell you guys now how you can go shopping. So a link would have just posted on Mona's class about 6 minutes ago, and what I want you to do is go back to that post and click on the link, and then you are going to click on shop and then either food or cookware, and then go straight to collections, guys, because this is the best way to start with Epicure because you get a really great variety, and our collections are a really great value too because they're discounted when they're bundled together. You saw me use most of our Mexican collection here with the cookware, or it comes without. We also have a really fabulous meal solution collection this month. It comes with a couple jar spices too. I feel like Epicure went and was like, all of these things are Christy Markland's favorite, so we're gonna put these in a bundle. So these are very family friendly, and I think you get like 6 meal solutions for free. So that's our What's for Dinner collection for April. You get a digital meal plan, and then all of these goodies, grocery list, all of that good stuff. We also have something called our Epic Life collection. This is a huge, like really popular one for our host to claim for free or half price. What's really exciting is that right now, so our Epic Life collection is usually 15% off. It's got a really great variety of spices for you. It's also got a food journal, a wonderful recipe book, and some measuring scoops that teach you how to eat appropriate portions for you. So it's not like counting calories. It's measuring your food if you want to, or else you can just buy it because it's a really great value for a bundle. So it's usually 15% off. Now it's an additional 10% off. So 15 plus 10. Hosts really love to claim this one, but it is available for you guys for that discount instead of half off or free. So that is our Epic Life collection. Or you could host your own cooking class. Now I know that there's going to be a couple of you who want to host with me, and I want you to be sure to message me so that you can pick your preferred date before somebody else. Now, what does it look like to host? Well, I do these cooking classes like this, or else I can do a virtual class without this demo, or else if you are local, I would be happy to come into your home if you feel comfortable. Really, it's up to you. And what you get are your products for free or half price. And you also get your $20 voucher, which is now covered in whipped cream. And really, we have fun. It's nice to get our family and friends together, teach them how they can have some easy meals, and really take some of that stress off of them, and they will absolutely thank you for introducing them to Epicure. Now, if your head is spinning because you're thinking, oh my gosh, I think I want it all, and I really think that this could make a difference for my family. Maybe this will help reduce your stress at mealtime, give you a reason to get outside of the house, give you something fun or positive community during a time where all that you see is junk wherever you go. Maybe this will help give you something new to try, or maybe this would help with your family's income. So no matter what, or maybe you just want a really fabulous discount on your groceries, really check out our business. Now, our business kit is $99, and it gives you like over $225 worth of food, cookware, and product and supplies that will help you get your business started right. Now, I mentioned that my business like completely exploded about a year ago. So here's the crazy thing, guys. For those of you who know me, I'm usually pretty afraid of people. I'm one of the founding leaders in the United States with Epicure. How crazy is that? How cool is that? So I would be so excited to show you how you can have a business that can really make a difference to your family, or else I can show you how to shop at a discount. Anywhere in between, I would be so happy to do that for you. So if that's a thought in your brain, go ahead and message me so I can give you a little bit more information to make a great decision. So thank you so much for joining us amidst the chaos. Usually the kids aren't here, but that was like a deal breaker for my mom. I usually do this in like 20 minutes, not 30. So thanks again for being here. I will be around for questions, and I will talk with you all soon. Bye-bye.